I welcome all the students to the video lecture on the topic National Financial Switch. This is the second lecture in a sequence on the topic National Financial Switch. In the earlier lecture, while explaining about the National Financial Switch, we discussed about the concept of National Financial Switch. How this National Financial Switch created the network of shared ATMs in India, how all the ATMs are connected with each other, and how this network was established by IDRBT in the year 2004. We discussed these points in detail in earlier lecture. In earlier lecture, we also discussed about the background of national financial. Means before initiating the national financial switch, which was the system which was initiated, which was working in place of national financial switch, how the Swadhan, Cashtree, Cashnet, they made an attempt to create the network of ATMs in India, and at last IDBRT initiated the national financial switch, and in 2009 National Payment Corporation of India, that is NPCI, it take over the operations of national financial switch. Up to this point, we discussed about the discussion of national financial switch in our earlier lecture. Now, in this particular lecture, I am going to explain some further more details of further more information of national financial switch. As on 31st of August 2021, there are total 1195 members of national financial. These 101,095 are banking and financial organizations. These all banks and financial organizations, even some non-banking entities also attached with the network of national financial. Out of these 1195 institutions, the number of direct institutions are 110, and the number of sub members of national financial switch are 1038. In this sub membership type of institutions, it comes small banks, regional rural banks, local cooperative banks. They all comes under this sub members category of NFS. To participate in the ATM network of India, ATM network of the country, the small banks, RRBs, local cooperative banks, they are also get connected with each other. Their ATMs also get connected with each other through this national financial. 43 total RRBs are connected, ATMs of our regional rural banks. 43 regional rural banks are connected with it. And apart from that, the white label organizations, 4 ATMs or 4 white label organizations ATMs are connected through this national financial switch. This white label organization means the non-banking entities which do provide banking services through ATMs to their customers. These white label organizations, we can mention BTI Payments Private Limited is one of the white label organization. The second one is Hitachi Payment Services Private Limited. Third one is Tata Communication Payment Solutions Limited. And fourth one is Vakrangi Limited. These 4 non-banking entities, white label organizations, these non-banking entities are known as white label organizations. These non-banking entities do provide certain ATM services, certain financial services to these customers. They are also connected in the network of ATMs. Today in India, more than 2,53,176 ATMs are connected with each other. Apart from the domestic network of the ATMs, the NPCI, National Payment Corporation of India, tied with international agencies also. International agencies which allows their cardholders to use ATMs connected to national financial system. Any of the cardholder who are associated with Discover Financial Services, Japan Credit Bureau, and China Union Pay International can do transactions through the ATMs which are connected through the networks of national financial system. Discover Financial Service, Japan Credit Bureau, and China Union Pay International, these three units are connected to the network of national financial system. It means the card holders of these three units or these three organizations can utilize and avail the banking services, can avail all the services of various banks through this national network of national finance. At the last, at this point, we are going to discuss about some basic transactions which we can perform, or the basic services and value-added services which has been provided by this national financial switch. So in the national financial switch services, we can classify in two broad categories. The first category is about basic transactions, and second category is about value-added services. In the basic transactions, cash withdrawal, balance inquiry, pin change, changing the pin number of our ATM, and getting mini statement of any cash point or ATM point. These are some basic transactions which we can perform through our ATM cards on any of ATM machine or automated teller machine. We can withdraw the cash from that cash point. We can make a balance inquiry of our bank account at that cash point or ATM machine, or we can change the PIN number of our ATM card, and we also get mini statement. It includes 5 or 10 transactions, last transactions which we performed. So these are the basic transactions which we will get through, which we will get at the ATM point or the cash point. But apart from these basic transactions, not only we will get the services of these basic transactions from the ATM of which we have having the card, but apart from that ATM, we can perform these transactions from any of the ATM issued by any of the bank. Apart from the basic transactions, these national financial switch services provides the value added transactions to its customers. In the part of value added transactions, the first value added transaction is interoperable cash deposits. Interoperable cash deposits. In this interoperable cash deposit service, any cardholder of any participating member banks can deposit the cash in their own account or the account of third party. Another participating member banks, one can deposit the cash in the account of another participating member bank. It means if some card holder is holding the card of State Bank of India and he enters into the cash deposit machine of State Bank of India, then he will be in a position to transfer the amount to any other card holder who is not the account holder of State Bank of India. Apart from State Bank of India, he can transfer the deposits, he can transfer the amount to any other member banks or any participating member bank in that particular cash deposit machine. This is interoperable cash deposit. The second type is mobile banking registration. Any participating member bank card holder can operate his mobile banking, can make a registration of the mobile banking registration at any of the cash deposit at any of the ATM machine. Then the third service is card to card fund transfer. One can transfer the amount of funds or amount of specific amount of money from one card to another card, no matter both the cards are from different banks. So the card holder of a participating member bank, the card holder of the participating member bank can transfer the cash to the other card holder of the other banks. Then the fourth type of value-added services is checkbook request. In this service enables cardholder of participating member bank to request for checkbook using any other participating member banks. Then fifth one is statement request, and the statement request, the service enables cardholder of the participating member bank to request for account statement using any other participating member bank's ATM. At last, Aadhaar number seeding. It means the service Aadhaar number seeding is the process of linking one's bank account number with the Aadhaar number, or we can say to link the Aadhaar number with any personal identification documents of the banks. This process of Aadhaar number seeding is also possible through this national financial switch. These are some important services, value-added services which do provide by national financial switch. In this lecture, I stop here. Thanks for listening.